guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Shonda.
I'm Ryan.
And what's your name?
A baby.
A baby. Baby, what's your name?
Allie.
Allie. Today we are doing a fun project. We went and saw Incredibles 2 this week, and so we're super excited about Incredibles, and we're in an Incredibles kind of mood. So we are making chocolate dipped Incredibles Oreo cookies. So, okay, so Ryan, why don't you show us everything we got for today's project?
Okay, so here's the yellow, because we're doing the logo on the Oreos. So we have 3 different types of Oreos. We have peanut butter Oreos. Sure you can see. We have red velvet Oreos, and then we have original double stuffed Oreos.
Which Oreos are you most excited to try, Allie? Which kinds do you want?
I like that one.
You like the double stuffed? You like lots of frosting?
Yeah.
That'll be yummy.
I'm excited to try the red velvet because I think red velvet is more Incredibles.
Yes, because it's red like the Incredibles.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm excited to try this too. I like red velvet
Yeah.
a lot. And I'm excited. The red velvet has cream cheese flavored filling, so that's going to be fun. Okay, what else do we have?
So we have some black icing for the outlines. And we have some red candy melts that we're going to melt. And then we're going to use, we're going to use this spoon. We're going to put an Oreo there. We're going to dip it in the saucepan that we melted candy melts in. And then we're going to set it on a piece of parchment paper or something and to let it cool.
Ryan, why don't you read the directions on the back of the candy melts? Our first step is going to be to melt all the red chocolate, right?
Okay. Candy melts is easy to melt and remelt. To melt and microwave, safe container or disposable decorating bag. Microwave 1 package of candy melts at 50% power of defrost setting for 1 minute. Okay, so now we have to cut it open. I'm gonna pour half in, and Allie's gonna pour half in, because it's a team effort, and there's no I in team. So you always have to taste one to make sure they're not poisonous. Yummy. You want to taste one to make sure they're not food poisonous? There you go. Are they nummy? So I think that's about half, I would say. If not, she can pour more. Okay, now you want to pour some into the bowl? Allie, you have to pour it into the bowl. Allie, don't use your hands. Here, grab it right there. Did we get everyone? Good job.
All right, now Mommy will put it in the microwave. Remind me again, read the directions again. What are we supposed to do? 50% power for how long?
For 1 minute.
50% power for 1 minute. So okay, so the directions say that we need to keep microwaving this at about 50% power and stirring every minute until it's completely melted. So this was the first minute. I'm going to go ahead and stick it back in the microwave. Okay guys, that is after 2 minutes, and I think we need to do about 1 more minute and see how we're doing. All right, Ryan's going to stir this time. Tell us if it's ready.
I can't tell. It looks like there's a little lumps, but when I start stirring, looks like there's only like bubbles in there. So I think it's good. It's nice and melted. Looks like on a cooking show and they slow-mo it and they go, Reminds me of slime. So there's our melted, probably should get that.
All right, Ryan is ready to dip the chocolate.
Alrighty, so you take your Oreo, you grab a spoon, then you put it on top, then you set it on, then you kind of flip it around in the chocolate, until it's fully covered.
What do you think, Allie? Is she doing it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you're done with that, you shake it off. Make sure it's not too runny or too drippy. And then what you do is you set it there, and then you're done. You want to do one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put it on there. Hold the spoon. Hold the spoon. You dip it in, then you put it on top.
All right, stir it up, Allie.
Sir, do you want Sissy to help you?
No.
Here, Allie, what you do? Okay, so you should take a spoonful. Then.
I wanna do it. Let me do it.
Okay. Can you see the Oreo? There it is. Alrighty, it's fully covered. I'll take it out for you. Then you'll put it there. You don't.
Okay, while Ryan's working on that, I'm going to read the directions on how to warm up this icing that we're going to use to put the Incredibles symbols on top of the Oreo cookies. So,
When they're cool.
right, when they're cool. So it says remove the cap and the aluminum foil seal, microwave at full power for 15 to 20 seconds, then additional 5 to 10 second intervals until icing reaches desired consistency. Use care when removing from microwave as bottle may be hot. All right. So I'm going to take off this lid, and here you can see it's got a little cap on it. That's what we're going to take off. And okay guys, so our red chocolate dipped Oreos are dry now, so we're going to move on to the next step, which is the black icing. We're going to start making the Incredibles logo on each of them. So I'm going to show you one here real quick, and then I'm going to pass it off to Ryan, and she's going to show you a few more. So basically we're just going to take this icing that we got. We microwaved it to warm it up. I got these at Michael's, and just kind of lightly fill it in. Don't go too heavy. It'll kind of see how, Ryan, how it kind of fills itself in a little bit. And I keep having mine end up dripping down the edge here a little bit. You can see that. So we got to be a little careful not get so close to the edge. And it might be a little too runny, like it's too hot. We might want to, I think what we're going to do is let it cool off just a little bit. The directions said to do it at full power for 15 to 20 seconds, and I did it the full 20 seconds. So I think that might have been a little too long. When we do the yellow, we'll do it a little bit less. I think right now what we're going to do is we're going to let this cool off just a little bit, and then Ryan's going to finish up doing all the black for you.
Okay guys, so we're back. We've practiced on a few, and the icing is a little bit more cool. And so we're gonna do some for you. Okay, so this one.
Mommy, I want you to give me my.
Okay, so what you do, here, I'll do it a little closer. Maybe that one. Okay, so what you do is you make a circle or an oval. And then some of them will drip, and then when it comes into filling in the middle, don't even squeeze, just kind of use a tip like a paintbrush. And Mommy.
Yeah. What we decided here with the yellow eye is we didn't even have to warm it up. But there you can see we've got our first Incredibles. No, did you see that one?
Yeah, they can.
Alright, here's this next one. Okay, Brian, you keep going with the black.
Back. Okay, got it. While you go around with the yellow.
So that's something to test out too, guys, is maybe it's the middle of summer. It was a little warm in my house, so the yellow was plenty cool enough or warm enough and melty enough that it didn't require any microwaving whatsoever. I think especially with the yellow, because you don't want it to spread much, because you want it to hold that eye shape. You wouldn't want it very warm at all. Just enough to where you could get it out of the squeezy jar. What we want to do with the rest of them, though, is we're going to let Ryan finish out the black, and then we'll let the black dry for a little while, and then we will go back in with the yellows so that they don't spread like that one just started to do that I did. But you guys definitely get the idea. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Lots of
Making
fun.
these are really fun, so. Alrighty, so we have done a few practice eyes, as you can see, and they look really good. And so I'm going to show you how to do the eyes.
Mommy, can we cookie?
Okay,
When Sissy's all done.
so I'll move these out of my way because they get me distracted.
Mama, I want my baby.
Look at it.
Okay, so there's the eye. Now you have to do that to all the rest. Okay.
I had that for
That one's a little messy, but we'll make it work.
Well, they may not be perfect, but I think we are having a perfect afternoon. How about you?
I am. And I can also. Thanks for cooking with me. See you next time. Bye. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications to be notified every time we post. See you next time.